Shalom, it's your brother Makazai. I just wanted to do this is like an extra. I just had a few more images and some other things I wanted to bring out. Um, if you haven't peeped it already, look at the first two videos. And this really edification purposes for brothers and sisters that you know are, I guess, for the most part, mistaking who can be Issachar, um, and thinking that anything Negroid or Negro rather is only applies to slave ships, when the real indigenous Negroes were also put into captivity. But in regards to the video that I made of this clown saying that Afro Mexicans are not real, are not Mexicans, as if they came later when they were here before you guys. You know what I'm saying? And you guys claim to be from the Aztecs and Mayans, as I brought out. You shouldn't be saying nothing. So this is more edification purpose, for edification purposes. And I'm really, after I'm gonna show these Mayan, I'm gonna really show some other stuff that goes hand in hand with the Yucatan that I brought out. About the whole thing about them coming from the east. In relation to Second Esdras, and how the 10 tribes coming over here. But I'm gonna show you images of the Yucatan, and how Esau seen portrayed the indigenous people. All right, so this is from LatinAmericanStudies.org. So I'm gonna just show. This is the Mayan or Maya. So this is the Bonumpak room in Mexico. So you can go and check it out. Like I said, look at the different complexions, dark skin. You know what I'm saying? Dark skin, brown skin. Okay, so this is the other room. All right, and look at like the women having head wraps and things, like all type of head wraps and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's no one can say that ain't black people, okay, or melanated people rather. And I show this, you know, so I mean, y'all can look at it on your own. I showed some of these in the video. So this is another one. This is the Kaka Ta'al archaeology site. They say it's from like Olmec people, possibly Mayan. They're not too sure, but it's just the images. Can't get around that. And these aren't. They call this one the Birdman. So you can see the different images. So I was just up on here looking at the different images. It's kind of like the same one. So all right, so now a lot of these images that I'm about to show is from this book here. It's called America Being an Accurate Description of the New World, the Original Inhabitants, the Remarkable Voyages Thither, the Conquest of the Vast Empires of Mexico and Peru, their ancient and later wars. This is a long, long title, but it's by Arnold Montanus. All right, so I wanted to go to let me see, it was 205. So I want to show how he like Yucatan, Guatemala, because they called those areas New Spain. Like all the Central America, it was called New Spain. So before I show, I'm gonna show images, and then I'm gonna show it in the book so you can kind of know where I'm getting it from. As far as if anyone wants to know the source. Okay, so this, and they have a lot of these type of paintings for sale. All right, so it's from Montanus, as we just, and this is Yucatan and Guatemala. All right, so first let's look at the image. Okay, so you can clearly see Negro, woolly hair. It's Negro, and I have the color one. So if y'all want to get simple, um, but you see Honduras, like I said, Nueva España, which is New Spain. But it says Yucatan. Here's Yucatan. So just like I brought out about the Yucatan, you can go back to that, um, about how it's in relationship with Israelites or being Israel. Okay, so and coming from Israel rather. And like it says, the description, very attractive map encompassing the Mexican heartland, the Yucatan Peninsula, and the old Spanish uh, Ad, Ad, Audiencia, or I can't say that, Audiencia of Guatemala, including Honduras, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, and part of Panama. Rich in topographical detail and place names, embellished with several warships and a splendid title cartouche featuring, what does it say, natives and sea gods. Because it's like a lot of times, Esau, they would, paint these things all, so, they would paint non-fictitious people with like, characters and things like that. And Esau is the devil, so he tried to put them as angels and stuff around natives and things, which I'm gonna show. I'm gonna show in the next, which I still want to do that. I'm still am going to do that, showing that Negroes was already here, not that Negroes only came later via the slave ships. But yeah, just showing that, because the image of the Virgin, it's called I believe the Virgin Navigator, and it shows Columbus in the picture and some of the other, like Vespucci, and then it shows natives with woolly hair, dark skin and woolly hair. So, yeah. But as you can see, the natives, it called these right here natives, because obviously these are the so-called sea gods. All right. So, let me. So I'm gonna move up just to show kind of like, yeah, and see like that image right there. I went past it, but showing you they have fringes on, but it's showing you that they were Negroes. All right, so here's the same image I just showed you. Okay, so the Yucatan. All right, so just to show you where I'm getting it from. All right, so let me go here real quick and show you the color. All right, actually I'm gonna show you here as well. Yucatan, Guatemala. Clearly see Negroes. All right, so and this guy, Sidney David Markman. This is the source I got this from, but he's a art. He done studies on Central America. All right, but he used Montanus's image. All right, so and this is what it looks like in color. So you can clearly see Negroes. All right, so as I said before, who's the real Mexican, or who's not a Mexican? All right, So you guys talking all this stuff that you claim the Northern Kingdom and all this, oh, Judah vexing Ephraim and all of this, and you don't even know what you're talking about, man. And a lot of, yeah, like I said, a lot of you Negroes do not know anything. You know, all, everybody's black, Negro is not Judah. And then you guys then forgot, that the tribes are Negroes. All right, so yes, we know, Spaniards mixed in, but yeah, they were, yeah. So I mean, but you guys gotta understand that Japhet was over here. That's why, and I wanted to say this because I work, at the airport, and I come across a lot of, nationality, or a lot of these nations, and a lot, and more in particular, a lot of nations, or a lot of Central Americans, basically. And a lot of them be looking like Esau. A lot of them be looking like Japhet. And I don't want to hear all that stuff about, the mixing, and they gonna look like the other nation. Like, let's be real. Yes, that can happen, but because you don't know the history of Japhet being here, and the Mongoloid Indians and things like that, you think everybody's gonna just, you know what I'm saying, and not trying to use common sense. But basically, I see a lot of the those that could be from the tribes looking like Esau, or looking like Japhet, or Asian. All right, so you guys gotta just get understanding, man. All right, but you see Negroes right there. All right, so this is another image I had got. look like a black woman. You know, this is and I'll anybody want the sources? Yeah, I'll send them to you. But yeah, that's another image I just wanted to show. All right, so let me see. So I'm gonna save these other ones for the last part. But so this right here, Nueva Galicia, and again, like I said, New Hispania is New Spain. But again, look at these, clearly Negroes, bow and arrows. These are indigenous people. All right, 10 tribes. All right, and you can tell the difference. You see the Negroes, and then you see the Esau right here. Okay, and again, these aren't slaves. These aren't slaves. And if you want to get technical, the Spaniards have put the indigenous into captivity. But who were those indigenous? The Negroes right here. All right. So but I'm gonna show two things. So this is Nueva Galicia, just to show what that means, and I'm gonna show it right here. It's the same thing because Martinez was he was Dutch, so this is how you say it in Dutch. But like, all these Negroes. Now let me show you in this book where that image is. Yeah, I didn't want. So see the image I just showed you. There it is, right there for you. Okay, and just look at all these images, man. In this book, America Accurate Description. All right, so yeah, I mean you can't get around it. So I just want to show, and there's Montezuma. So I showed you that in the last one that's in here. Clear Negroes again, indigenous, not slaves. Okay, as far as you saying all Negroes come from West Africa, and forgetting that the 10 tribes are Negroes. All right, but again, another these are natives right here, because this is all about America, man. This is all right. So same right here. And again, feathers. All right, so here, New Galicia. So that image I showed you. So let's see what New Galicia is. All right, Nueva Galicia. So yeah, New Spain. As you can see, it was New Spain. All right, so it says, yeah, Nueva Galicia was a autonomous kingdom of the viceroy of New Spain. It was named after Galicia in Spain. Nueva Galicia territory became the present day Mexican state. So I don't know how to say that. Agua Calientes, uh, Guan Guanajuato. I don't know, Jalisco. You get the point. It's in Mexico. All right, Guadalajara, so on and so established 1532. You know. Okay, so yeah, just wanted to show that. All right, so this is in Mexico. Okay, so just yeah, Negro feathers. You see the ribbon of blue right here. You know, but people would think these are just slaves. You know what I'm saying? Like, but no, this is yeah what Negroes doing in Mexico. If you yeah you know what I'm saying. But they was already there. Okay, and no one could get simple because um you had the Spaniards. This is what they described the people of the land. I already brought that out prior. And then they had taken slaves to Spain and were classified as Negroes. Okay, and then Esau bringing you know Judah from West Africa, or the Marranos. I'll say Marranos, Judah. And which it's been proven that some of the other tribes were still in Europe as well. So yeah, it was all kind of mixed up. Not all the tribes, a bulk of them did come over here though. All right, but yeah. So again, same thing. The same image you see on this looks similar. So that's what I'm saying. Like the feathers, yeah. All right. Alright, so I got this from an article. Again, this is Montanus as well. Alright, and this is Mexicans and Cortez outside of Chicotlan. Alright, I can't Teclan. I'm butchering everything, but it's from Montanus. The same from the same book. Okay. All right. So you clearly see Negroes, and it says this is Cortez. All right. And this is what it looks like in color. All right. So, but notice how it says the Mexicans and Cortez. All right. So this pretty much the same thing I had. I brought out. Where is it at? Same thing I brought out right here with Cortez. Alright, you know what I'm saying? Feathers, the same attire. Alright. So these Aztecs, Montezuma, same thing. Alright, so I don't want to hear no more of stupid comments like that. If you claim to be Issachar, you gotta admit you come from Negroes. Alright, if not, and you acting like the Issachar, and they look like straight hair, stop it, man. Just stop it. And you Negroes that's acting like that too, and you talking about guys it's carnal, and because it's just about truth. You know what I'm saying? It's about truth. Yeah. So yeah, looking at these images, and this is my thing, is like no one brings these images out. Okay, this is Montezuma. These are Aztecs. Okay, I brought out everything in the other video. I don't even see that in Israel when it comes to Issachar. Like even right here, like I said, it clearly says Mexicans, but you won't see this image. You'll see pictures of just modern day Mexicans all day. Those aren't, you know what I'm saying? So it's just showing that but yet brothers, oh, Judah's vexing Ephraim, but cats don't even or won't even put up the truth. And this is why I'm on this campaign right now and it's about truth. It's not about being carnal. Brothers talking about, oh, if brothers talking about the tribes is all Negroes, you know what I'm saying? They're carnal, but it's about truth, you know. And that's my thing with it, is just about truth, and none of these images are being shown. All right, but from people that claim to be descendants of these people, which are 10 tribes, which are Issachar, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, you'll just see pictures of modern day Mexicans as if, that's the majority of the nation. And then, yeah, somebody show a picture of an Afro Mexican. Oh, he's Judah, or you know what I'm saying? So all of that got to stop. And like I said, like from that comment, that's like I said, white supremacy. Yeah, Negroes is nothing but slaves. You know what I'm saying? When again, we were here. Cause so yeah, so like I said, any clowns that is hating on Afro Mexicans, or the which we, like I said, the 10 tribes were Negroes, indigenous Negroes, and then they were mixed, and then on top of that, they weren't mixed to the point where they're unrecognizable as far as being Negroes still. So that's the whole point, and I'll bring that out in more images and more proof, because like I said, it seems like a lot of brothers forget. That who was really here. Negroes was the 10 tribes that came over here. Okay, and even if you trying to use like Hosea, you know, it's still Negroes is still gonna be evident, because yeah, I mean it's just common sense. But anyway, man, like I said, you see Mexicans and Cortez. This right here is a clear cut. So if you ashamed of or want to talk about Afro Mexicans not being Mexicans, then yeah, don't claim you're Aztec, don't claim you're Mayan, all right, okay, and like I said, so that was pretty much it. Shalom.